Hey y'all, it's Coach Smith in Springfield, Missouri, and I want to show you how I have my band set up so that I have it private and only my members that I want are included in my band. And so I'm going to go to my current varsity team to show how I have set this up for my team. And so once you enter in your team band, you're going to go to the little gear key down at the bottom, and you're going to click on settings. Within your settings, you can do all sorts of things. So you can edit the name and cover. For me to keep myself organized, I put the school year and the team that for each of those bands, and that way I know which one I'm talking about. It's fun to kind of change the color backgrounds as well. And you can also add your own personal photo there. Once I am able to join my whole team together, I'll probably change it to a team photo. The band type is super important. This is a private band for us, so only invited members. So myself or other members are the only ones that can invite people to join. You can have it as a listed. So when we had our tryouts, we had a band created for our tryouts. And so that was a listed band so they could search for us and then request to join the band. But they weren't able to see the contents until they were a member of it. And then public is anybody can join. So there's a few coaches groups that are public groups, which are great for networking. And so if you're going to have a group that is listed or public, you'll want to add a band description. I don't worry about my band size. You can also put a membership request or a question on there. I do have mine so that they have to request to join the band and I have to send an approval for them to be able to join. And that way my cheerleaders aren't sending it to their friends or to somebody that shouldn't be in the band. I can make sure that it's just a parent or themselves in there. So managing the member activity can be really important. One thing that I have noticed is, so for the member privileges, this is where it's really important for me that I make sure that I have the right privileges given to the right people. So for our most important things, so to be able to view who has read a post, to pin some posts to the top, and to manage a lot of things, those are myself, the admin, and the co-admins, which are my assistant coaches. Then for posting, commenting, those can be done by anybody, as well as creating a photo album or adding photos to the album. Events are just for us coaches to make. For myself, you can always open that up so that maybe you have your co-admin be a captain on your team so that they can help with editing events and adding events to the calendar. I have it so that anybody can create and invite to a chat. There are public chat rooms, and then there are also private chat rooms. And those chat rooms are really, really great for me to be able to have one-on-one conversations or small group conversations. So right now I have it so that anyone can invite. Once I feel like we have everybody in our team that we need there, I'm going to change this to admin and co-admins are the only ones that can invite. So that, again, my cheerleaders aren't sending out memberships to anybody that they want. And so my assistant coaches also help me with being co-admins so that they can help with a lot of different things. I also have so that you can delete any post or comment. So if for some reason a parent makes a comment or a post that doesn't necessarily need to go out to the entire team, I'm able to go in there and delete that post, and then I can probably send a private conversation with them. So that's the basic setup for setting up your band and making sure that you have everything in there that you would like in there. The last thing that I want, let me show you how to manage your co-admins. And so if you manage your co-admins, I have my 2 assistant coaches listed in there. So I can assign a co-admin to anybody at any time or remove it. So if you don't have several assistant coaches, but you have a captain that you trust, you can also add your captain there. And as you saw, you can control what things that they can do. So maybe they don't have all the same abilities as you, but they have some of the things that you can do. And so the next thing I want to show you is how to invite. And so if you look at the very top where it says private, there's that blue button that says invite. This part is super cool. So for me, if you have other bands, you can go to more invite options, and I can go to my other bands and invite people from there. I can also create a QR code, which was really nice for whenever we had our tryouts. and our tryout band, I just posted the QR code, and that way they were able to easily access the band. You can also copy a link, you can email a link, but for me, what I use most of the time is the SMS, which is sending a text message. These are a few ways of how I have my band set up so that it is private and I'm able to connect with all of my cheerleaders and parents.